Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, April 6, 2025. This can be a generally good time to work from or on the home. Family may motivate and support your work more than usual. Getting organized and disciplined can reflect wonderfully on your work and health pursuits, freeing you up for time to innovate. Your goals are big, but you're also keeping your feet on the ground. You're likely to bring new methods to work, health, or relationships. With this transit, it's easy to throw yourself into a favorite project or venture, and support is quick and easy to come by. Investigations or research can lead to substantial and valuable discoveries, possibly in ways that surprise you and help you move forward and make progress. Some behind-the-scenes work or efforts made in private or solitude can be attractive or necessary. If you are working at or on the home, you are more interested in applying yourself to something that will have value over the long term. It's a fine time to handle matters that help you get more organized and feel more in control of your life. The stars are aligning, and you genuinely have something glorious to celebrate, Sagittarius. This is because the glorious Sun, OU, our radiant luminary, now stationed in your solar house, will dance joyously in a sextile with mighty Jupiter across the sky from you in your solar house. You may now have the opportunity to make a promise with your one and only that fulfills one of your most critical lifelong aspirations, hopes, or dreams. Singles could also have a lucky breakthrough to meet someone fabulous through their social network or online dating. Put yourself out there because you won't regret it. Something in your personal life will impact your work and life balance. A personal conversation may change everything once Mercury retrogrades in Pisces, conjuncts the North Node in Pisces, and opposes the South Node in Virgo. You may have a chat with a loved one about things happening in your home life and family. After this conversation is over, you may realize that your time, energy, and attention are needed at home. This may spark a series of discussions about what your professional schedule and overall work and life balance will look like if you need to refocus your priorities. Today's planetary configuration emphasizes your emotions. If you set the stage properly, this aspect allows you to see into your mind or clearly. Set the stage with yoga, rest, exercise, and mindful eating. Allow yourself to know what you've been avoiding. Ask for awareness so that you can progress along your path. It's important to eschew all inner judgment. The self cannot make itself known amid judgment. Be your own best friend by practicing unconditional self-love. Don't say anything about yourself you wouldn't say about a friend. You'll get plenty done on this day. You can expect to see your physical and mental strength stronger than usual. Concentrating, analyzing, and researching are good activities. However, so is working up a sweat doing manual labor. So, you have the type of day where you can really get a lot done, regardless of whether it's in the office or the backyard. Enjoy your work, and be sure to stop working early enough for you to enjoy yourself, as well. In a case of perfect timing, after wrapping up a positive few days on the communication and relationship fronts, the moon returns to your financial sector just as Mars moves into his final 2 weeks. As well as a chance to sharpen your financial instincts and ensure you are emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, this will both add fuel to Mars' financial passions and fighting spirit and give you a better sense of where to channel them. This comes just as support from Saturn and Venus, the planet of money, is already helping to fuel your financial confidence, and especially when it comes to financial matters on the home front. 2 days after spending its early hours in your relationship sector at a friendly aspect to Pluto in your communication sector, the moon leaves and wraps up its monthly visit. As well as leaving you more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware and with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, this leaves you with everything needed to keep the communication lines open. Aries, today sparks movement and initiative. Your quote of the day: don't wait for the right moment, create it. Your color of the day is bold red, fueling courage and ambition. Lucky numbers: 1, 6, 18. A personal project may gain momentum, keep pushing. Avoid distractions that scatter your energy. Your drive will inspire others around you. Make space for progress by letting go of hesitation. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment together wherever you are right now, just pause and breathe deeply. Today is April 6, 2025, and it brings with it the quiet magic of possibility. Whether you woke up with a sense of peace, a list of things to do, or emotions you can't quite name, this reading is here to gently guide you, to offer reflection, and maybe even a little spark of inspiration. Remember, tarot doesn't predict your fate, it reminds you of your power, your wisdom, and your ability to shift and shape your path at any moment. The first card drawn for today is the Hanged Man, a card that invites stillness, surrender, and a new perspective. This is not about being stuck, it's about allowing yourself space to see things differently. Maybe you've been pushing for clarity, trying to force a decision, or wrestling with uncertainty. The Hanged Man gently says, pause. Breathe. There's wisdom in the waiting. Sometimes, the answers we seek don't come from doing more, they come when we release control, let go of urgency, and open ourselves to a different way of seeing. It's like standing back from a painting suddenly, you notice details you couldn't see up close. If you're feeling unsure about something in your life right now, give yourself permission to not have it all figured out today. There's beauty in the in-between spaces. Next, we have the Three of Cups, a beautiful card of connection, celebration, and emotional support. This card is a joyful reminder of how important it is to lean into your community, to nurture your friendships, and to allow others to hold space for you. You don't have to do it all alone. Whether it's an old friend checking in with a text, a spontaneous laugh shared with someone at work, or a moment of comfort with someone who just gets it, these small interactions matter deeply. This card invites you to reach out, to connect, to celebrate the little things with those you trust. And if you've been feeling isolated, know that this is an invitation to open up to connection again, even if just in small ways. Human hearts were not made to go it alone, we're all walking each other home in some way. Now entering the reading is the Ten of Pentacles, a deeply grounding card that speaks of long-term stability, family, legacy, and building something lasting. This could relate to your career, your finances, or your personal foundations, our home means to you. You may be laying the groundwork now for something that will benefit not just you, but others around you. Even if it's not visible yet, your consistency and effort are planting seeds for long-term abundance. This card also reminds us that success isn't only about material things, it's about creating a life that feels rich in meaning. Maybe it's passing on wisdom to the next generation, or finally creating a home that reflects who you really are. Take a moment to reflect. What are you building for your future self? What matters most to you in the long run? The next card we see is Strength, and its message is soft yet powerful. This isn't about brute force, it's about inner resilience, quiet courage, and self-compassion. You may be facing something now, or carrying something heavy, and this card shows up to remind you, you are strong. Not just because you've endured, but because you continue to show up. Because you allow yourself to feel. Because you keep choosing growth, even on the hard days. Strength reminds us that true power often comes in the moments when we are kind to ourselves, when we speak gently to our inner voice instead of criticizing it. Have you acknowledged how far you've come lately? You've made it through days you thought you couldn't. Let that be a reminder today that you're doing better than you think. Finally, we close today's reading with the Ace of Wands, a burst of creative energy, new beginnings, and divine inspiration. This card is like a little spark being lit inside of you, an idea, a dream, a feeling of, I think I could do this. If you've been waiting for a sign to begin, this is it. This is the green light. The Ace of Wands doesn't ask for perfection, it simply asks for you to say yes to something that excites your spirit. It could be as small as picking up a journal again, trying a new recipe, or exploring a passion that's been quietly calling to you. Follow that nudge. These little moments of creative fire can light the way forward in big, beautiful ways. So when we take this reading as a whole, there's such a gentle but powerful rhythm. The Hanged Man invites reflection and trust in timing. The Three of Cups reminds you to open up to connection and shared joy. The Ten of Pentacles grounds you in long-term vision and purpose. Strength honors your quiet resilience. And the Ace of Wands encourages you to take inspired action toward what lights you up. If you're feeling this message today, I'd love to hear from you what resonated most. Are you feeling that creative spark beginning to glow? Or maybe you've been sitting in that Hanged Man energy, waiting for something to shift. Let's share in the comments, support one another, and remind each other that we are not alone in this journey. Every day is a chance to grow, to feel, and to keep becoming more fully ourselves, and I'm so glad we get to walk part of that path together.